Hey guys, and welcome to the newest episode of Bluray Tuesday with Terrell. All right guys, we're back for episode 70. So 69 was great. Thank you for all who joined in, because we did a first thing last week. We did a fucking chat during the premiere of our Thursday episode. So all the people that came in, I want to say thank you first on top. Thank you for all y'all jumped in. Mama Blu-rays, Mika, Jamila, Sade, all y'all just jumped in. Everyone that jumped in the chat, C, all y'all. So thank you for coming in to chat about movies and listen to me talk about and ramble about shit. So thank you. So we're gonna do it again this week. So I hope y'all gonna like this episode too. I am, let me tell y'all, feeling a little bit under the weather. Hence the tea. I hate tea, by the way. Tea is disgusting. But I got the tea because it's soothing my throat. I feel very Mariah Carey right now. But anyway, so let's get into it. So I work today, and I don't ever call out in sick. I should, because bitch, I be not feeling good. When I go to work, it's just awful, especially when your throat hurts and shit like that. And you gotta deal with fucked up customers. Why today? Mind you, I got one talkative ass bitch. After I just told people, I said, oh, I don't really want to talk today. I'm just gonna, do my work, And I got the most talkative ass bitch from Hawaii. She claims she used to live in Hawaii. Tell me her whole life story, asking me for input. Bitch, I don't care. But I had to fake a smile. I was like, oh my God, I do not care. Let me just get your money, bitch. But I worked it, got my money. And then, it was later. Another customer came in with her grandmama, her mama. She was old, I don't know. But she was just so rude. Old people, I feel like I know you probably know you about to die or something, but you don't have to be rude. Like, bitch, I was trying to be very nice. I'm being very friendly with this old bitch. And then her daughter was even looking at me like, okay, he could be popping off at you any moment now, the way you talking to him. But I let it go. It was an old white woman, she obviously don't care about Black History Month. Her daughter realized, because I was super patient with this bitch. And then after that was done, I was done taking care of her. She came back and she said, she gave me a $20 bill. I told her, no, it's okay. But she's like, you need to get you some coffee or something after this. So I was like, oh, well, thank you. I couldn't drink coffee today. I had to get tea. But I spreaded the love. I got everyone else that was working coffee. So it was so nice of her. So shout out to her. I forgot her name. Irrelevant. But it was so nice that she did that. So I want to shout out that the active, nice of kindness, I can't even talk today, y'all. Random act of kindness. So I dealt with this bitch, and I was very nice to her, trying to be, and the woman noticed that, so she, So yeah, be nice to people, y'all. She's probably gonna die tomorrow, who knows? All right, moving on. Also, at work too, it was crazy. So I also got called on the intercom. Weird, right? They're like, oh, hey, we need help on aisle whatever, 64, right? And, maybe it was 69. But anyways, they said there was two bitches scrapping. I get over there, I see flowers over here, signs over here, and apparently there was this tall, skinny Black girl fighting this little Asian girl. They was like, oh, like that, like punch him. And I was like, what in the world? But they broke it up, because they saw us coming over, so they stopped. Were they fighting over flowers or a man? Oh, and let me tell you, the tall Black girl, she had a baby. She had one. Why you got your baby? You fighting this Asian bitch. Maybe, I don't know what happened, but my Ling was, she was getting over. But I don't know. I wish I seen more of what happened, because they dispersed. I just saw the aftermath of the shit on the floor. But why were these bitches scrapping? This ain't the Bad Girls Club. This is crazy. Anyways, it was an exciting day. Mind you, I finally leave work early. I don't call in sick, but I went to go try my best, and I went home early, and I got in bed, and I seen all these posts. Arnester, shout out to you, and 82 Zombie, give you your kudos, because you said this is the reason. But anyway, so this right here. So Scream, okay, let me tell you, movie theaters, they never release horror merch. If you're Marvel, there's a good chance you're getting a bucket or a cup. Batman or DC Comics, y'all gonna have something. But horror movies don't get love. Last time horror movies got love was It Chapter 2 back in whatever the fuck that came out, 2019, I don't know. But when that came out, they released all the cups, the cool little toppers, I got them all. But Scream, so they have movie merch at Cinemark theaters. And they have this awesome bucket. Look at this beautiful bucket. Look at this, ghosty face. And it opens up in the back right here. You can put your popcorn, but who wants to do that? You get it, get a popcorn on the side. You don't want to mess up ghosty face. But anyway, so it's supposed to be a popcorn bucket. $15. It's $20 if you want the popcorn. That's too much. You don't get popcorn on the side. And they have two cups, not one, but two. They're very pop figurine looking. One's bloody, one's not. Super cute. And they have a plushie. And they have a new standee. So right when you walk in, there's a big Scream 6 standee. I was in heaven. I've been posting about Scream 6. If y'all follow me, Terrell88, y'all know. I am super excited for this movie. I got my tickets for the fan event where you get a cool poster. So get your tickets for the 5 o'clock event that Thursday. I got mine. And I'm looking forward to see it again, also in 40X. So I'm going to see it at least twice. But yeah, so I got the bucket. And I was like, my mom had called me because she was like, you went to bed, you're supposed to be sick, you in bed going to sleep. And then my big ass get up and go to the movie theater to get these popcorn buckets. I rolled up out of bed, look at a hot mess too, by the way. Worse than this. But I was a mess. But I feel a little bit better now, but I wanted to get through this episode, but I had to go get these. I was afraid. And when I got there was people that didn't know how to ring them up because they were brand new. There was 4 other people behind me that got buckets. They got 2 buckets, 2 cups. They were just going in. So this is probably gonna sell out quick. So if y'all need them, want them, go get them. If my sick ass can get out of bed and go get it, y'all can too. So you don't have to buy a ticket either. I just walked past. I told the guy I'm going to buy popcorn. He was like, okay. And he walked right up them stairs. So yeah, very that. All right, before we move any forward, I want to say happy Valentine's Day. We're recording this on Valentine's Day. So I did have some Valentine's Day movies. I want to know what y'all favorite Valentine's Day movies are down in the comments, in the chat. If y'all in the chat, hopefully. Tell me, because I love Valentine, hence my shirt. I love Valentine with Jeremy Melton. David Boreanaz from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. And yeah, the movie's great. Denise Richards, when she was in her prime, and she had a cool death. I liked her death. She was just a slut. Anyway, so we can get into Valentine's in a second, but I have some more things we got to talk about. All right, let me drink my tea because this is. All right, so I want to retread or reback or rewind, whatever we're gonna do. But last week I talked about the reading. We're revisiting it. So if y'all ain't watched it, mute now. But first, before we get into that, before y'all mute, Monique is getting a lot of praise. I love it, love it, love it, love it. She's getting her flowers because when she's in this movie, like I told you last week, she slays. She's crazy, she's amazing. She acted the fuck out of this movie, right? So we have these 2 ladies who used to be comics. Like, I don't even know who, I almost forgot who they are. You have Kim Whitfield and Miss Sherry Shepherd. I did a podcast or some YouTube thing. Let me tell you, oh, hold on. This tea was good, hold on. We're gonna get to the tea with Terrell. See, I really actually do have tea in this cup, y'all. It's tea. Ooh, I'm getting my little Wendy Williams moment. How you doing? All right, so this tea. So they went on a fucking talk show to talk about, oh, Monique, this, and that. She did so well in this scary movie. It was funny. She had all this range. And they're trying to give her flowers. She's an Oscar nominee, or she won an Oscar. And they had the nerve, in my opinion, to be negative. They had a negative, like, oh, well, she was so good, but in real life, this bitch basically, I guess she says certain things, like her mouth gets her in trouble. So I didn't like that. But they made these negative comments, basically saying that her black comedians or black female comedians are underrated, But they threw out this negative comment, like, oh, hey, yeah, she did good, but she's a bitch, basically. Like, girl, what? In my opinion, like, girl, you should have just gave her flowers and moved on. You didn't have to throw that little shade in there, girl. It's Black History Month, girl. These are your peers. I don't know, y'all. Sherry Shepherd and Kim Whitfield, what y'all been in since college road trip? Bitch, I don't know. I haven't seen y'all since next Friday. So let me I got my tea. So Monique ain't no, she a thug. So she got on the internet, you know, like the internets are, I want to read it word for word. So she wrote out a long ass message. I ain't gonna read it all because it's too much. But basically, she said, hey, my sweet babies. You know, that bitch shady. She said, be sure to swipe because she want to make sure that you read all her shit on Instagram. Follow the bitch at The Real Mo Worldwide. All right. She says, hello, Sherry Shepherd and Kim Whitfield. She says, first, thank you for the compliments regarding my talents and performance in the reading. I couldn't help but notice, though, that you 2 said because of my personality, I'm always, quote unquote, getting in trouble. You even attempted to show a connection between my personality and me being blackballed, along with the fallout I had with brother D.L. Hughley. In addition, the 2 within the same breath mentioned how we as comics are underestimated. They sure did, these dumb bitches. All right, first thing. Kids with their parents, criminals with their law, slaves with their masters get in trouble. And the last time I checked, I don't fit any of these. Categories to get in trouble with anyone mentioned. Do you 2? Oh, I love me some Monique. Watch the reading. She went in and she says, when you 2 say that we are comics are underrated and you, Cherie and Kim are ironically all black female comics, why do you think we're underrated? My personality is such where I have to speak up and out against injustice. So we can stop being, as you both said, underrated. Which is true. Like, bitch, you're not gonna sit back and be like, if you're underrated, you gotta speak up for what you believe and what you are. Monique, girl, you ain't have to finish this. I got where you were coming from. I ain't reading that anymore. But basically, go look it up. I didn't like how those girls did that. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree in the comments, in this chat. But bitch, don't give her a compliment and then try to talk about, oh, she's blackballed, she's this, she's that, she's this. People have bad days. People are human. I know she hasn't been on the best terms with people. Like her and Lee Daniels had a falling out, but they're back and they had a banger. They have one, but two movies. They have another movie coming out on Netflix, another horror film. She's playing some Exorcist shit. Who knows? But I'm excited. But that's my little tea moment to you for Terrell. But let me know what y'all think. But Miss Kim and Sherry, y'all is cool. But bitch, y'all washed up too. Don't be coming at Monique. Y'all want if y'all were in this movie and got this praise, would y'all feel the same way, right? So, anyways, that's my little tea on that. Moving on. We're gonna get into some movies, y'all. So we're gonna spoil the reading. So again, we could pause if y'all need to, but I want to get into this because this movie was so good, and I let y'all, it's been out for 2 weeks, so we're gonna get into it. So the reading. Where we left off last week basically is about Monique coming home. She's the mama. Her name is Emma. Her family and her 2 kids, they taking a bath, listen to music, she cooking dinner. And then 4 people come in, beat them all, kill them. Very sad. Opens up when she has her a book a year later. She's super sad. She got her ass beat, got her fingers cut off. And she's just like, oh, she's so sad. You feel bad for her. We talked about this last week. Rewind. So you have the 4 people who was like scamming people out, scamming and thought and popping. And they go to her and they're trying to get more money out of her. This could be the last time, but the girl sees visions. So this is where I stopped. So when she's do the reading against Miss Monique, Monique realized this bitch is the real thing. So when Monique went, she got her fat ass up and she went over there and went to go lock the doors because since the shit happened, she has this like chamber around the whole house. You can't leave. Like everything locks up. There's cameras everywhere. There's a code. So there's a 4-digit code. So there's a code there, so she locked him in. And then the man is like, oh, so what's going on? Da, 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 da. Mind you, before all this happened, I think this was after. But she shoots him, and then we're like, what the fuck is going on? And then she told the main character girl with the hair, she was a good final girl. She told her, tell these bitches why y'all can't leave this house. And she took a turn. She went from being this beat up mother, you felt sorry for her. And then she a badass. Like, what the fuck happened, Monique? So, during this vision, when she did this satanic shit, to give her reading of these dead people, there was footsteps, there was banging, you heard someone on the computer. It was all because these are some vengeful spirits, because Monique killed him! Could you believe it? Monique is the murderer. So I was gagged, the gumption of it all. So Monique slayed her family. Why the fuck you killing your kids? When she told us, oh yeah, she killed them. So now they're all scared, running around the house like they're gonna go somewhere. You got the token white guy hiding behind something. He's too big, we can see him. You see your shoulders. Like, why are you doing this? So Monique is crazy. So I don't wanna spoil too much, but I spoiled that part. But Monique, she does deserve her flowers, hence what I was talking about earlier. This bitch is crazy. She went from being this timid, you felt bad for her, then this bitch is a ravaging slasher. So she killed them all one by one, per se. She saved the 2 girls for last. So y'all want chase scenes? What we got in this movie is sprint scenes. These people was running. This is a black folk movie. We don't just run and fall. These bitches was sprinting up the stairs, sprinting down the hallway, and they're all locking themselves in different rooms like she don't know where there is. There's cameras. So anyways, Monique is amazing. She's so crazy. We get this one moment that I love. Love this moment. She's walking down the hallway with a knife in his hand, a gun in his hand, slinking them together, and she's singing a song. She has a hum. It goes, 1, 2, Emma's coming for you. Does that sound familiar? She's like, 3, 4, Emma locked all the doors. She sure did. 5, 6, Emma gonna stay rich. And that took me out, bitch. Because this bitch did this for money. So she was with a white man, and he had all this money when they got together. They had this big, beautiful house. And apparently he was losing all his money. And her ass said, I ain't going back to the projects. I ain't going back to the hood. So she killed him. And then they're asking her, like, oh, why would you kill your kids? And then she had a moment where she was crying. She said, oh, my baby, it's my Kyron. And all this. I felt bad too. I was like, fuck, maybe she regrets this. Then she went, fuck them kids. I want them anyway. He wanted them kids. So she gave him the kids because she wanted to live her lavish life. But now she rich because they died. She got all this money, book deals. Everyone want to talk to her. She was limping around with a cane, pretending like she couldn't speak. That bitch could speak. And hence the moment where she got her ass beat up, she did that to herself. She beat herself on the table. She cut her own fingers off. That bitch is nuts. Nuts. And I don't know, I love the Freddy Krueger homage with that song. Love it. That movie's amazing. So I really want y'all to watch this. There's sprint scenes, there's kills. She be stabbing people up, shooting people up. Twist of an ending. I'm ready for the sequel. And yeah, check that out. That movie was great. Next movie I want to talk about, last week dropped, is called Be Mine from Eli Roth. So this is a 30-minute short film, and it's I was super intrigued. The poster is very Cupid killer right here from Valentine. Looks very like that, like Valentine. One of my favorites. I watch this every year. Love this movie. Scream Factory, shout out to you with this feature film. Anyway, so Be Mine. So it was released on MetaQuest for like I think a few hours. We could watch it on a VR set. It's meant for the VR. It was great. So there's some great kills, a lot of blood splatters, but the movie is rushed straight through. I feel it's only 30 minutes, but I'll give you a quick premise. I'm not gonna spoil this. You could and you can watch this. You can watch it on their Instagram page at Crypt TV. So go to Crypt TV on Instagram, Crypt TV on Facebook, 'cause that's how I watched it, and you can watch it for free. Why I ripped it? Because bitch, I gotta watch it on TV. I ain't watching it on a little damn phone. I ain't got time for that. I already can't see the VR, but I watched it on my TV. So, all right. So it's Be Mine. So it's about a girl named Becca. Her name is Peyton List. The actress is Peyton List. She played in the Cobra Kai, if you're all familiar. And yeah, it's about her. She going on a date with this guy, and he gets brutally murdered by a Cupid killer. So every year she goes on dates. She can't date men because they all die. She has a stalker. And apparently she tells the story, I'm not gonna spoil what the story was, but something happened in her past. It's very 80s, where something happens in the past or you did something to somebody and they come back for revenge. It's very that. It has a killer reveal or killers. It's really fun. I don't wanna spoil it too much, but it's Be Mine. It's a fun slasher, lots of blood splatters. It keeps you thinking like, oh, who the killer could be? And I like that kind of stuff. But that's her backstory. So basically Becca, she can't date because every time she dates on Valentine's, they die. Maybe she should turn lesbian. Maybe that might work better for her. Maybe she'll get her some. Who knows? But anyways, watch the movie. I can spoil that one later, but Be Mine. It's a perfect day for this week because it is Valentine's, but it's Be Mine is free again on Crypt TV's Facebook and Instagram. Next up is a movie I want to talk about. We're going to get spicy, y'all. So, there's another movie I watched that dropped on Hulu, I think a few days ago. It's called Three Ways, or AKA The Threesome. I don't know, when I see all the posters online, it's called The Threesome, but it's called Three Ways on Hulu, so go check this out. You can watch it on Hulu. So, what this movie is and what it did cleverly, I love it. So, it stars Brittany Hall. We talked about her last week. Hot Wings from Real Chance of Love. She's in it. So, it also stars Andrea Lewis from Degrassi, and she plays Stacy. She's our main character. And I knew I remembered her from something. I had to Google it. But I used to love Degrassi, and she's in it. I was like, where did I know her from? So, she's in it. All right, y'all, and it has another guy I don't know of, but he plays Justin. So we have Stacy, Justin, Lorraine. So this is a threesome movie. It opens up with this girl getting some dick, and I guess her sex ain't good. So Miss Stacy from Degrassi didn't learn anything from those sex ed classes and them shows. So he's like, oh, well, I'm gonna go hook up with this other bitch. And I was like, damn. And I guess they broke up and she just trying to get hers. So her best friend calls her. Her name is Takara from, no, that's not her name. I don't know what her name is in the show. But her name's Takara. She's a model from America's Next Top Model season 3. If you know, you know, but I used to watch that back in the day. But she's Takara. I love her. But she's in this movie as the best friend to Stacy, and she says, girl, you need to spice up your life. You need to offer him a threesome or something. She's like, oh, I can't do that. So that's her. And then she goes to like this bookstore or something. She runs into Justin. So Justin approaches her, and he is just like, oh, hey, we should go out sometime. And then he seems very nice, very friendly. And then it goes to them hooking up, and I guess she went down on him, right? She gagged. She couldn't even suck a dick. So she can't suck a dick. She ain't got no good pussy. So what this girl gonna give? She's like, oh, I got some olive oil. I could jack you off. Oh, coconut oil. I could jack you off. He was like, no. Then she offers a threesome. We should do a threesome. He's like, what? He's like, no, I don't. I'm a one-man guy. Da, da, da. Played it off. And then she tells her friend that she offered it, and Carl's all excited. He gets back to her, and they're gonna set up a threesome. But this is where I want to stop. So this movie's clever. So it's 3 characters: Lorraine, Stacy, and Justin, and it's broken up into 3 parts, like an anthology kind of. You're gonna see Stacy's side, Justin's side, and Lorraine. And this shit get crazy. Justin was dating a white woman, and she gave him some good sex, right? But he was bored of her or something, so he wanted to leave her, and he found this girl, so he got with her, and then now he wishes he was still with the other girl. So that's a whole storyline. But Lorraine, Miss Hot Wings from Real Chance of Love, she's the seductress. She's married, or she's engaged to a 61-year-old man, and they're like polyamorous, so she could have another man if she wanted. So the gag of it, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but what the twist is, when they all get together, because they're all kikiing and stuff, and there's a lot of little shenanigans that happens. It's a comedy. I'm not gonna spoil the jokes. Y'all should watch this on Hulu. But It's so funny. Her ass really wants Justin, but she's pretending because back in high school, it turns very horror-ish. She used to have a crush on him, but he only liked my links. She made that joke, not me. I'm not being racist. She said it. He wanted Asian pussy. So she a fine ass black girl, but he didn't want none of that. But now he do because he be fucking her. She give that good shit. Anyway, so when he cheated on that white girl with Miss Hot Wings, and he was just loving it, so he knew to hit her up for the threesome, right? So he was like, I hope my dick could stay hard for this, because, you know, he got 2 bad bitches he about to fuck. So she has a backstory because she has a crush on him. He don't know it, and she set this up too, because in the back part of it, her ass was plotting to see him. She would stalk him, watch where he went to go work out, where he ate lunch. So she pretended to bump into him, and that's how they engaged too. So, and then when she became good friends with Stacy during the little moment before the warm up, before they fucking fuck, she was in her mind, she's just like, oh yeah, she need to get out the picture. I'm gonna take her man, all this stuff. So good. They had to warm up because Stacy, she's a prude. She ain't got no good pussy. So they did shrooms. It's a whole thing, girl. I'm spoiling it. All right, so just watch it because after we get all their storylines together, we get the threesome. And girl, that's like a 10, 15-minute sex scene. It gets crazy. They just riding dick. He eating pussy. She eating that. She trying to suck the dick. She competing. So we in the threesome, you know how you think, okay, what if this girl gets more play than me or this person gets more? That they be thinking all that. This was insane. I was here for it. So they was fucking and sucking and all over the place. Those threesomes all over the place. They were all over the house fucking. And I was just like, this is crazy. Oh, come on her face. After she finished it, she had come. And she was just loving it. Oh, that was so good. So that's it for Three Ways. Go watch it. It's a lot of comedic moments. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Go watch it. It's funny. Don't put your kids to bed because there's some sex. So moving on. The next movie I want to talk about is not as exciting. Maybe I should have talked about this first. I almost forgot about it. And it's Consecration. I guess I said that right. But this is in theaters right now. I was excited. It stars my girl, Jenna Malone. If you want to see a better Jenna Malone movie, watch Swallow that hit VOD today, Valentine's. Great movie. But she's in this. And I don't know much to say about this. Basically, it's her going to this nun place because her brother killed himself. He jumped off a cliff or some shit. I don't know. But this bitch apparently has powers or something that she can notice when things are wrong or she sees vision. I don't know. The bitch is stupid. But one thing I want to say, it's just so boring. Like, I went with 5 people, 2 of them fell asleep. Like, I mean, you didn't miss nothing. So basically, it's her going to this Vatican place, and you got this old man who's a villain in every movie, and he's like trying to trick her. They're trying to find this amulet or whatnot so they can store it away for good because it's spreading blood and evilness throughout their little church or something. And you get all these dumb nuns. It's nunsploitation. I don't know what that means, but that's what it is. This bitch had a nasty wig. I almost wore mine today so we could be matching, but that nasty wig threw me out of the movie. Like, it had these bangs, and it was stiff and straw. I was like, Jenna Malone, why couldn't you get a better wig? Y'all got money. I could tell by these shots and the way y'all filmed this. You have money. So, she got this nasty-ass wig, and what killed me, one part, she had it in a ponytail, and it looked fine. Like, you pulled it back, it looked fine, you pressed it, it looked good. But the bitch gonna take it out of the ponytail, and it just sat there. Like, it just, like, you know, like a black Barbie doll or a snappy-headed Barbie doll, and you take it just still bitch, why you do that? It looks so bad. That wig was awful. It's kind of hard to explain. It was like a fucking like bush in the back. It just wasn't cute. And then she tried to like pat it down. I don't know. Anyways, the wig was bad, and it really took me out of that movie, y'all. Let me tell you. So anyway, so moving on, the movie, it wasn't really that scary. It was just very boring. Like, I can't even remember everything that happened. I remember, I guess she could see the future or something, or she has an angel of death. I don't know how. And then they want to like keep her trapped there. She lost her phone. She keeps dying, but she doesn't die. Like, she's like some demon or something. Who knows? She's a cat. She got 9 lives. I don't know. But basically, I don't know. I think I spoiled it kind of, but that movie sucks. Go watch it. It's about a bunch of nuns. It's nunsploitation, if y'all know what that means. I thought that was a sexual thing, but I guess not. I don't know. Can you let me know in the comments if y'all know what Consecration nunsploitation is. Moving on. All right. I also watched another movie called #Float. Bad. I'm going to keep this very brief. Awful movie. It's 1 hour and 10 minutes. I was excited because after Consecration, I did not like that movie. I thought it was okay, but that wig took me out. The ending took me out. It was just a weird ass movie. But I went home trying to get a palate cleanser. #Float. It's about, I thought it was found footage. It's about a vlogger. So I thought it was found footage February. And it's about a vlogger, y'all. She, basically she's gonna go to this place, this beach or some shit with some group of friends where they always go float. Really weird. The poster has little floaties and people sitting on floaties and it's shaped as like a demon face. I don't know. Basically, okay, the poster is bad. I should have known. So you go into this movie and it's so, oh my God, this movie's awful. The acting's bad. It's not found footage, just a dumb bitch, like on her little camera, like, oh, look at me, I'm just so hot. And then they're on a bus going to their location, and they're going because I guess one of their friends in their group died there like a year ago. So they're going there to like remember him. Started off fine, had everything fine. And basically what the premise is, they're going there to have the little float weekend, and then weird things start happening, start dying one by one. Sounds great, right? But no. So you get there and I don't know, they're just dumb. I couldn't relate to these children. These girls like, oh, she's dating Tom. He's 26. Ew, he's old. Bitch, and you're ugly. Like, that is not old, you dumb skank. But anyway, so that's the movie. And then they go, and then you get the Friday the 13th, like, you're all doomed. You get that fucker. He comes up telling them, don't go there, you're gonna die. And then you have the jockey guy say, I'm gonna kick you in your ball sack when your balls come out your mouth. I was like, what kind of work? What is this? I was sitting here like, oh my God, he said, you better get out of here, threw the F-bombs around, like, girl, I can't wait till y'all die, I just can't, this is too much. And then they start dying, the blood, it was so bad. I don't recommend this movie. Half a star, bitch, that movie's off. The worst movie of 2023, Consecration, right up there with them. But yeah, so if y'all interested, if y'all wanna watch it, let me know. If you've seen it, let me know how bad that was in the comments, because I don't know anyone that could like this fucking movie. All right. Let's get into some Blu-rays. All right, let me drink some more tea, because this is. Oh, I do feel very Wendy Williams. I feel like I'm having a talk show, y'all. How you doing? All right. I want to talk about this movie. So I picked this movie up from Amazon. It's not new, but it's called Snapdragon. I know nothing about this movie, but it stars my girl Pamela Anderson. And after watching Swallowed with her and watching her documentary on Netflix, I did a lot of research and looked up her movies. Everyone knows Barbed Wire. She's known for Baywatch. But I didn't know she was in this movie, Pamela Anderson, about a thriller about this killer, and it's like a Skinamax movie. Look at all that sex and this nudity. She just be like fucking and sucking. And I mean, I had to get this. It's a psychosexual thriller. And it's her first movie before Barbed Wire. And I don't know, I never heard of it. It was like $8 on Amazon, so I ordered it. So if y'all seen this, let me know, because I want to watch this. This sounds good. Look at, she look good on the cover. She's so nice in real life. That girl, she seems so humble. Like, y'all should watch it on A Love Story, Pamela Anderson on Netflix. But I haven't seen this yet, but I purchased this just to pick up to see what it's about. Rated R for strong sexual content. It's a thriller, it's a killer. I'm here for it. Let's do it. So if y'all seen this, let me know. Pamela Anderson. All right, next up is a movie I talked about last week, but I finally got it. Spoiler alert. So this stars the guy from Knock at the Cabin. He's in another love story. Hopefully, well, he's already kissing him on the cover. He didn't do that in Knock on the Cabin, but he blowing his brains out in the end. But love never stops surprising you. And this is supposed to be a really good movie. I think it's streaming on Peacock if y'all want to save some coins and y'all got that streaming service. But I don't know, I want to see this. I bet you it's sad. I think it's from a book. I think one of these guys are about to die. I think they have cancer. And it's a love story leading up to that. I think it's a Christmas movie. I don't know. That's the family. But I want to watch this, so I'm excited. So spoiler alert. Yes. All right. Oh, also, before we get into the new stuff, I didn't get a lot of new stuff this week, but also that dropped this week was The Fabelmans. I was going to pick it up, but when I read it was World War II, I said, nope. I ain't got time for no war movies. I don't like war. I'm all love. Everybody say love. Happy Valentine's Day. But no, so I don't know. I don't know what that is. It was too expensive anyway, so I left that on the shelf. But also that dropped today was the Dario Argento film, Dark Glasses. It's on Shudder. That is delayed. I had ordered that, but it's not here. You know, it's hard to get movies nowadays, especially where I am, because my Target didn't have shit out. They just put out Black Panther. That came out last week. Y'all slipping. So those came out today too, just in case. Oh, and the Disney movie, Strange World. The 4K is only on Disney Movie Club, which is stupid. But if you want the Steelbook, you can try to get that at Best Buy, but they hiked their prices up to $6,000. So that was left on the shelf too, y'all. So the one I did pick up is one that a couple people have been reaching out to me about to watch and review, called Project Wolf Hunting. I got 2 people. See, you're one of them, and you've been asking me about this for months, and I ain't watched it, and I've been meaning to. But when I saw it hit Blu-ray this Tuesday, I said I have to pick this up. I'm so happy it came with the slipcover. I've heard great things, and apparently I'm late, but the Overlook Hour, they actually covered this. So Lord Battle Russell, I mean, my bad. I don't know. Maybe I was half listening, but it's on one of the episodes. You can put the episode here so y'all listen to what they talked about when they covered this movie. But this looks insane. I mean, I'm all here for it. When I posted this, all the comments were all good things. So it says it's a wildly engaging nightmare of the sea. And it says it's a super soldier extravaganza. And when I hear extravaganza, I think Drag Race, so I'm all in. Project Wolf Hunting. I'm really excited to watch it. So that's my pick of the week. That's what I picked up this week. And yeah, it's been a long week, I feel like, yeah, and I hope I feel better. But I can't wait, because on Thursday, I hope you guys are going to be in this chat, and I hope y'all are listen to me ramble about these motherfucking movies. But yeah, until next time, guys, don't forget to listen to the Overlook Hour. And oh yeah, don't forget, of 666. So that's coming up soon. Stay tuned for more updates, because people have actually been asking me. I'm so excited. So y'all got to come out to this. We're going to have filmmakers there. We're going to have some good horror movies. I saw a little glimpse, just a little, little glimpse of the lineup coming up. And when I saw a movie called Hot Sex, I was like, ooh, girl, I'm here for it. So it's found footage movies, POV horror, Screen Live. Come check us out. Stay tuned. Overlook Hour, Unnamed Footage Festival website. And I'll be posting stuff soon, okay? And we're gonna get into it. So Film Fest is next month. And yeah. All right, guys, until next time. I'll see you next week. Bye.